Hello and welcome back to Round 4 coverage from the 2025 PDGA Professional World Championships presented by Discmania. Back here at Nokia with a Anthony Barella firing on all cylinders ahead of the group on the third card. You're watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
A lot of storylines developing thus far. Yeah, Anthony Barella 13 through 13 thus far. But Sullivan Tipton also, he was off to the early races. He's 6 down through 12. He is tied with Niklas Anttila, the top of our lead card right now at 29 under par. 3 other players at 27 trying to fight their way back into this, get into contention, and solidify a spot on the lead card going into the final round of the World Championship. Something to consider. No winner of the World Championships has ever come from the chase card. So something that these guys are going to be trying to shoot for going down 9 holes to go on moving day.
Well, the back 9 starts here at hole 10, par 4, 755 feet over the soccer field. You got to just keep it on hyzer, out of bounds left. Green's pretty tight. This is turned right through the tree.
Perfect. Didn't love it, but it sneaks through the branches.
Didn't look like his normal throw either. It looked like he kind of felt like, I don't know, it seemed off balance. This guy never seems to be off balance.
First time I ever played with Niklas was in the Czech Republic, long time ago. And I had this little kid on my card, and he was really good. But I remember he was getting so mad, and I remember thinking, why is this little kid getting so mad? Like, you're a little guy. Like, you're not that good. And he was throwing great shots and still getting mad. And now I know. Mm-hmm. Because he knew inside that the potential was large. I was just like, come on, calm down, little buddy. Dangerous shot.
Super wide approach from Goose, man. Awesome. We've seen some really great stuff from Aaron so far today.
I wonder if the course designers like that this corner doesn't tempt even the big dogs anymore. You know, like if it needs to be, I don't know that it needs to be softened. I kind of like that everyone has to throw this difficult shot. As we see this one just trickling down, won't be any problem. But it does surprise me a little bit that we're not really seeing anyone push the straight line and the late fade. Everybody's pretty content to like throw to where I can get to. Well, you know, like, and that's rare that we see a par 4 where like Barella and Gossage and Aderhold are going like, yeah, I'll take the Sexton landing zone. That'll work.
A very comfortable approach distance right at that spot. The Sexton landing zone's right about 400 feet or so. And it's a really nice high, wide hyzer for these guys.
But don't you think they'd rather have a 300-foot hyzer?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I mean, I don't think there's any difference. So when one requires a little bit of risk,
sure.
No, I don't think.
No, I mean, but if the corner were softened or whatever that is,
yeah, they'd be tempted a little bit, but I don't think it would affect the scoring average too much, honestly.
Maybe not. It's just kind of like going OB left is like a thing of the past.
Yeah, right.
On this hole, and it used to be something that happened often.
Yeah, true.
Oh, no.
This is just cold for Ezra. He's got to figure out something. The thing is there's still time. Still no bogeys on the round. He's missed quite a few putts. Now 3 inside the circle, if not 4 inside the circle. That would probably be the most egregious one so far. The other have all been at circle's edge, obstructed on one of them. But he can still shoot a good round. This back nine is very scoreable. And if you're able to get through 15, 16, 17, 18 at 3 under par,
Yeah.
then you're going to be making up strokes. That's the hardest stretch in the course. So if he stays patient, he can still do very well.
Anthony Barella on 14. This pin to the left now. He's worked it through the gap. Does it fade enough? He's been making those,
Fade.
but it's another test.
Fades enough if he continues that confident putt that he's been having the whole entire round. Oh, this is bonkers.
Wow.
Okay. Hole 15. This is the real test.
Yeah.
This is the 50-50 hole.
Oh,
he doesn't like it.
Oh, it's flipped. There's no way this goes through.
I am shocked that Anthony isn't going Blade Spikeiser with his power. But I
I'm
mean, he
with
knows
you.
why he knows a lot more than I do.
I'm with you, though. Dead wind, the overstability he could manage here. I mean,
Great run for the par.
yeah, it's going to be a bogey. But I agree with you. I don't think the tree line presents any problem. And I don't think the OB left is an issue either with an overstable disc.
Correct.
In the wind, I could understand why
Yes.
he wouldn't want to do it.
Oh, man, that steamrolls perfection.
All too often, I feel like those amazing streaks get broken not just by a par, but a bogey comes out to play.
And that costs him quite a bit.
On to hole 11, par 3, 430. The scariest hole in the course, perhaps. 15 in that conversation.
15.
16, obviously. I don't think 16 scares you until it just jumps up out of nowhere and gives you a
It's a bit of a jump scare hole.
yeah, it's a surprise. Like, you don't go into that hole thinking like, oh no, this one is scary. This pond, just waiting for your shot. If you clip any of those branches, you're straight in. For Gannon, Olheiser,
It's the quickest birdie to bogey hole in the course.
yes. And is this going around it all?
No, it's splash
center
waterfalls.
pond.
This has got the goods. Man, perfect. And if you're going to strike a tree on this hole, the shorter one makes more sense because you could land safe. You hit that backside tree all too often, you're going to find yourself in the OB territory.
Yeah, it's kind of what we saw from AB. He was sort of in that short tree. At least preserves a chance for par, and maybe if you go down on a knee and just zing one in, you get a birdie.
And we saw Niklas first round throw it in the OB area, makes the adjustment this time, goes a straighter line, and stay safe.
Oh my goodness, that is so high.
Anyone see this thing? Where is it?
It's on the green.
In the circle
was
again.
Insane.
You know, with Ezra, I think one of the things, yes, he can put together a good round, but he has to get rid of the notion that I can build a lead. You know, like that's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he's blew it so bad, he can stay within striking distance, but him building a nice, comfortable lead is just not going to happen at this point. And that's tough, having at one point a large lead.
Yeah. 5 or 6 strokes. Oh, no.
Struggles continue.
Oh, another missed C1 putt.
Oh no, 3 putt. It is remarkable how that 14 under that he shot is still echoing and keeping him in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, like the amount of wiggle room that gives him playing one of the greatest rounds of all time. And we've been talking now for a couple of rounds, a round and a half, about where's the putt? Is he going to be able to hold it together? He's still thrown some great shots and made some great putts. Don't get me wrong. He's not like totally messing this up, but he's not quite executing at that lead card level at this point. But he's still, like you're saying, he's still right there. If he can flip the switch,
yes,
through some of these holes, he's still going to be right with everybody, and that's all due to that. Just how insane that round was.
Goose once again takes a skin on the card. He's done it 4 or 5 times so far this round, just getting the birdies when the rest of the card is unable to. And it's just really, really helping him right now move his way up that leaderboard.
Looking for this low forehand. It's a little high. Yeah.
Doable from there.
Yeah, it is.
But tough.
Yeah.
You'd like
It's
to
going to be
say,
some kind of flex.
Yeah.
Low backhand, maybe.
Niklas landing down the roller. This is jumping straight right.
He doesn't
OB?
like it.
Yeah, that's OB. That disc must be so unstable. It had zero integrity to go straight. It wanted to immediately go right.
Yeah.
Gets the skip, gives him a chance. Yeah, I think where Goose is, there's like a skinny straight shot with like a overstable fast driver if he wants it. Oh no.
Okay. On the edge is doable.
See? Like there's this
If
little...
he takes this left
Yes,
gap and
yes.
skips it.
Just such a low ceiling line.
He's trying
He
it.
likes it. Yeah, it's a long way still. But it's a good gap hit, that's for sure. Gannon's going to try to fit this force over.
That's well done. From back there, that's a good shot with that low ceiling. This is such a tough shot for Niklas. He's having to go roller. Oh, or not? Was that a flex
Force
shot?
over, yeah. Trying to play the flex, I
wow.
believe.
And that's a bogey. Unless he makes a 90-footer.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the harder par fours, at least not in my opinion. So,
All about the tee shot. You have to get 300 feet, and then it's the easiest hole in the world. It's just really hard to get the 300 feet.
Niklas needs to sit.
nearly drains
Yeah.
it.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
no.
Uh-oh.
That looked like it crept around the backside.
Gannon hits it. A good bounce back for Gannon after the lost shot on 11.
Gannon not playing good. 2 back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Goose, that is an unforced error. Multiple bogeys coming here for our lead group on hole 12.
It just blows my mind with Gannon.
Yep.
Like he's essentially, if he just plays good, the leader. From here on out.
I know. And it's been just a snooze fest so far.
Yeah.
Really.
Varela really helped him out with that bogey.
Yes. Bro, pushing the...
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
man.
shot.
That's going to be about 280 to the pin from that close.
This guy's got some bad memories here. Wearing that same shirt.
He was throwing forehand in that European Open when this hole took the dream away from him. This time backhand, and it's perfect.
A lot of times when people talk about hole 16 now, they can't seem to forget the blowups that have happened, AB being one of them. Ricky Wysocki's had some on this hole, but it's synonymous now with what happened 2 years ago at the European Open.
I mean, what else are you going to remember about it? You know, a birdie is honestly kind of unimpressive. Like when you do it textbook, it doesn't require a great shot.
Man.
Speaking of great shots, what a shot there. All the way down there on 17.
This hole plays just so long.
If he goes birdie, he shoots 16 under par with a par and a bogey.
That's insane. But I think, 16, given the way the scoring works, it has an outsized impact on the tournament, in the same way that USDGC hole 17 does.
Yeah, true.
And this doesn't even have a safety valve. These days, USDGC 17, like an 8 is about as big as you can really go.
Yeah.
There's theoretically no glass ceiling on you on number 16. You can kind of go ahead and give them all back if you get crazy enough.
There have been multiple double-digit scores already carded on hole 16 this week in MPO and FPO combined. One more hole at the top of the hill before we get back to the main section of the course. These two holes, 12 and 13, are a bit of a walk up the hill away from the rest of the course. And laying down the roller.
So much cut.
And
Gets away with it.
Yeah, not just gets away with it. I mean, that's just... Yeah, almost can't even be much closer to the pin than that.
But you think I'm sure he accepts it because it's such a flippy disc, but you think he's trying to go through that cabbage on the left side?
Who knows?
Maybe it doesn't matter.
I don't
Maybe
know if it
nothing matters when forehands go, like when you can get a forehand this far. That might be farther than the roller.
That's a rocket ship. I don't think it's as far as what Anthony laid down earlier with his forehand, but
Deal.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, when somebody really hits this one perfect, like we've seen from a couple of these guys, don't you feel like it's like the hole is 85% done? Like
Yeah.
the challenge level of the tee shot and the upshot are just very different things.
It reminds me of the old par fours, the 2009 to 2013 style par fours where the tee shot was ultra tough, but then after that, it's like, okay, I broke the hole with one good shot.
Yeah.
That's the exact opposite of what you have at the Monster, where every shot has to be good from... there's no shot that breaks any hole.
Yep.
Niklas switches from the roller to the air shot and kind of bites him. Goose. Nice approach. Ezra kind of needs to put one close.
Yeah, just get it in there nice and close. Yeah, that should do it. Probably 15 feet. Oh, wow. He's had a few of those already.
Gannon to make it 5 of the past 6. Goose, another birdie. Ezra in for his second birdie of the round here on the 13th. And Niklas carding the 1 par. And going Luna off the tee.
Stay over.
I think it will.
Sure will. A
it's
little
fine.
constrained maybe on the swing, but he's not going to be able to swing maybe quite as wide of a hyzer as he might have liked with this tree. Play more of a straight shot up there at the flags.
Needs to start hyzering. Okay. Will there be a look for the birdie?
No.
Ooh.
Doesn't give it a chance. 15 down for Anthony Barella.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a scorcher. Pops on the bag.
That's incredible.
Another 1100 in Europe. Unofficially, of course, at the moment. But what a day for Anthony Barella. Back in the tournament, in the lead. He was always in the tournament, but back in contention for that top spot.
Very
in the
much.
lead for the moment. See if he can hang on to it. There's obviously some holes to play. These leaders have something to say about it. They can try to equal or even exceed the score that Anthony has set there in the clubhouse at 32.
Hole 14, par 3, 394 down, and then up the little valley here. Flex shot's the preferred angle, left to right through the gap, and then swing it back. We saw AB try that, go a little long. Because of the downhill, I don't think it quite plays as far. So you got to take a little off or go super stable like Gannon has done, and that is perfect.
He's doing that Gannon thing right now.
Is it gonna miss the branches?
Oh, yeah.
Parked? Nice. Ezra. You know what, Nate? You're so right. He's 1 under par in 6th place.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's not a real statistic most of the
I
time.
keep thinking, as the board keeps coming up, I go, oh, how far has Ezra fallen? I keep going, oh, not that far.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much prettier than that.
Nice. From this point on, you have to make all of those for
Yeah, like-
everybody in this position.
Including tomorrow.
You
So
c-
you're
yes.
meaning- yes.
Like
Whoever,
you have-
whoever ends up winning this thing.
Has to make all of them. Like this has to go in. I feel like. Like the mistakes cannot no longer be made inside 30 feet. I would say.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Too many guys in the hunt still.
Yeah, they let the field back in a little bit. You know, with Sully and AB, you kind of got to make all of them. That could be a big problem with how Ezra's putting, for example. That confidence that he had when he was shooting the 14, everything went in. And what does he miss? 7 in the circle now since? Imagine if those 7 go in. That's how important
Yeah,
The
for
little
sure.
ones are.
For sure. Then he's still holding that
100%.
lead.
Yes.
Looking like a man who could do no wrong.
Right. Just putting a patch on it with the circle one putts over and over and over again.
I think this is the scariest par 3 on the course, not 11. This one is frightening. There's not even really a good way to play it safe. You've got to attack.
I feel like you can play it safe easier than you can play 11 safe, though.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. So here's the big hyzer from Gannon. This is what I wanted to see from AB, because that.
Point well taken, Big J. That did look pretty simple.
It did. It's very well executed. Ezra throwing a rocket ship here.
Needs to sit.
Yeah, slow down. Slow down.
Bounces off the boards and rolls all the way back into the circle.
Needed it.
Okay, how close are those boards? What just happened here?
Oh, it's nice. I have a feeling this is really nice because that was gone. It has to.
Yeah, that's way OB.
It
Look at
has
this.
to have hit the
ace
boards.
run.
And look at the reaction.
Immediate.
That's a spring-loaded board.
Good for Ezra. Take advantage of that. Knock that putt down.
Exactly.
Huge birdie on 15.
Gotta make that putt now.
Yep.
Have to.
Yep.
2-stroke swing.
Yeah, I don't think you're making that putt for par. I mean, you can, but that's just dicey.
Nice. Aaron's been laying this up, and I think he's going to wish he did.
Nice.
Kind of grabbed nice. Ezra's like looked similar and was just gone.
Didn't even want to look at that one.
Wow, Goose Man.
Who is this guy?
Has to have it, gets it. 3 in a row. 3 back.
It's a huge way to take advantage of that spring-loaded OTB board.
Ezra's 2 back of Gannon.
And just like that, look at Gannon now. 7 of the last 8 holes. After just the slowest start you could imagine from him on the front 9. He's now turning in a typical Gannon bird type of performance. Just
One birdie away from tying Barella for the lead now.
and still opportunities to take that lead.
Sullivan ran into a little trouble. Even par.
That being said,
Those
so many
holes.
birdies that he's still shooting a great round. Very much still in the mix. This is a little tight on that left side. Oh, but stays in. Look how close that OB line is on that left side. You can barely be outside the bullseye. It is so tight. The top 6 players, all just a couple of shots away.
And that might be, I mean, the world champion's one of those 6.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right.
It's a 4-shot gap.
Yeah.
It is.
It's gonna be one.
I
Yeah.
think it's got to be one of those 6 guys.
Got to get past this hole. It could be 5 players in the hunt after this hole.
For
or
sure.
4.
For sure.
I think you said it nicely, Nate. I think this is a must get. Like, it should be one of the easiest holes on the course.
Yeah.
It's basic hyzer. This needs to get down.
Pretty overstable disc.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's 280 feet from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course it has its horror stories. And of course it's still an intimidating shot. But I think not to the level of 11 or 15, because if you trust your game and you're playing well enough, to be in this group, I just don't expect that either of the 2 shots required to make a birdie are going to present that much of a problem for you.
Oh.
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
That's a problem.
Caught some tree branches on the way out.
It's going to be hard to justify a go from there.
I would think that would be pretty foolish. What do you think? That's got to be 400 feet to the island.
Yeah, at very least.
This is wide.
It's going to be a longer clearance to the green for Niklas from there, too. You want to push that left side to shorten that approach as much as possible.
Yeah, this is layup.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Okay, right at the 50-meter stake.
Niklas is sending it.
Look at this crowd.
This needs
And
to sit
listen
down.
to this crowd if this thing stays in.
What a shot.
This is just, look, that's 20 people deep, 360 degrees, anywhere you can see.
Niklas had to put that on. Had to.
Gannon Buhr, man.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Right on cue.
in the same way that there's a couple things I feel like we can say. Obviously, we're just making predictions and we could be wrong. The world champion likely to be one of those 6 guys. The world champion likely to make everything 30 and in. The world champion likely to birdie this hole 2 times.
Yep.
All these guys are doing it. Goose, man.
Ezra now getting it going. It's going to be 4 in a row for him.
Goose man's like, I think I could par this and still get it done,
I think
Nate.
you're right. Yeah, I should say that you don't really get too many pars on this hole because Goose's drive was so weirdly bad. He made the right decision. Par's not going to hurt him that bad. It's that 2-stroke plus swinger that you're normally running into when you miss this island.
Oh, get in there. Yeah, I think that's the recipe. Birdie this one. Don't miss anything inside the circle for
You're
2
gonna be in the
holes and the
conversation.
next 18.
Yeah.
And these guys are so good, it'll be tough to beat any of these guys if they do that. Like, for example, Aaron Gossage. If he birdies this hole tomorrow, he makes everything inside the circle, his name has to be in the hat. Because he doesn't
Absolutely.
throw the disc bad enough.
Absolutely. The course is not woodsy enough or punishing enough to stop him from being where he wants to be if he can check those boxes. And obviously, way easier said than done, but it's about that time where I'm starting to project what kind of number is sort of a winning score. At the beginning of the week, I said 40. I didn't know that the monster was so shreddable.
Yeah, it's kind of an easy course nowadays.
I think I was wrong, but maybe not by that much. He's in the clubhouse at 32. Gannon looking pretty good to better that number.
I think it's got to be around 44. 44, 45 wins it. For sure.
45. Yeah. That would require, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that would be fantastic. That would require a 13 from Anthony. Gannon gets a roll. A miracle roll. A great roll.
All that needs is the wrong blade of grass to tilt it the other direction, and it rolls all the way downhill OB.
That makes a big difference.
Yep. So Gannon's just one. He's going to make that birdie for sure. If he birdies 18, he'll get to 34. So that would require either a 10 or 11 if it's 44 or 45.
I think 44 gets the job done.
Yeah.
Playoff.
Yeah. 6-way playoff.
Oh.
45.
Let's do it.
45 wins it right out. 44 playoff. Niklas has a lot of work to get to 44 under.
Yes,
Can he
does.
start it right here?
And 43 could even do it, I think, at this point. I think it's possible.
I'm not sure that Niklas will be able to go after this. That is way up there on the hill.
At this point, he might need to make this and birdie 18 to get onto lead card.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens with Aaron and Ezra in these final two.
Oh, no. Or oh, yes? Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, another miracle sit.
That was cool. Wow, what a lot of power that is to hit beyond the pin.
Beyond the pin.
He's...
460.
Is he going?
Go for this. No.
No. That is not the posture of someone running.
I think that's the right decision.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh.
First one.
Gannon is on fire now.
We said you're not allowed to have any more of those, Goose Man.
Yeah, he wasn't listening.
What a birdie. What a closeout right here from Ezra all of a sudden.
Just needed just a tiniest bit of this earlier on. And he might be sitting 8-9 down. Could be nerves, could just be not feeling the putter. Might not even be nerves, just might be a bad putting day, but it's cost him so much earlier in this round.
We've seen him a lot on coverage. He's never had a putting round like that, like we saw today.
Yeah.
And what happened yesterday.
And through all of that, he's just 2 back of the lead.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Can't wait to see this hole tomorrow.
Oh my God.
18 par 4, 699, out of bounds left and right. Get to the corner anywhere around here. And then you're going to have to throw it over a lot of people if you want that hyzer working, or on the left side. Stakes are showing you where the out of bounds is. Tiny green. If you want to be world champion, you got to put it in the circle.
I like this shot for Gannon, taking these light poles out of the play, just playing it short. This is going to leave around 340, 350 to the pin. Pretty stock shot for him. Ezra
Get down.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
As good as you can do it.
Yeah. I mean,
In the end, yeah, sure.
How flippy is this?
The perfect amount of flippy.
Oh. It was like it was flying a drone.
I would be horrible with Niklas's bag. I don't know what I would do with those flippy discs. I don't know, man. That guy makes magic happen with that bag, though. This needs to find ground quick.
wow.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Way
And
down
does.
there in the corner.
Wow. If he has a line, he's got the power to still just do the big
Totally.
hyzer.
All right, Gannon first.
Sticks it for a 2-shot lead potentially if Ezra. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Boy.
Just crawls over the line.
He's going to be your leader.
By a couple.
Well, Ezra could
get it to 32, and Gannon's about to get to 34.
That's right.
Oh, you don't want to hear 4.
Oh, no.
Don't want to hear 4
It's
there.
not what you want right now. This is...
Yeah, it's got to be straight.
No.
You got to push that back line of the pine trees. You cannot come up early. It's going to be out of bounds with a really long putt for the par.
Another mistake. This is too straight.
And with those mistakes from Goose and Ezra,
wow.
Niklas could have put that close for the opportunity for the lead card, and he throws his approach OB.
Oh, man.
It'll be a bogey for Aaron on the final.
Brutal finish for Aaron.
You just don't want to be removing pressure from Gannon Buhr.
Right.
And that's what these OBs are doing. What a putt.
That feels good, man.
It's a huge putt.
Missed.
What a putt.
All the C1s missed today to finish with that big putt.
Such a big putt. I mean, he's one of the guys.
He's still one of the guys. The Saucy 6. And Niklas also going to finish with a bogey. It's going to drop him to 29, 5 back of Gannon.
5. That happened so fast.
It happened so fast. And that's what happens when you blank the back 9 with one bogey, the rest birdies.
Yeah, Niklas lost a shot on 17, now 2 more on 18.
And for the 4th consecutive round, Gannon's just gone kind of flatline front, scorcher back. Just proves the front 9s are dumb anyways. I've been saying it for years. But the back 9 is where this guy's doing the majority of the work. I don't think Gannon can do that same recipe tomorrow and walk away as world champion, but he's given himself a couple of buffer strokes.
He shot 10 under. He might just be able to do that.
Yeah, I think it would be enough.
Yeah.
But it would be, let's agree it would be an extremely stressful way to become world champion because he'd have to give up his lead first. Then he has to earn it back with this perfect back 9. I don't think that's the way he'd prefer to do it. 34, 32, 31, 31. That is our lead card. Sullivan back on the coverage. Incredible world so far.
Yeah.
We got one more day out here at Nokia. Same course, largely the same contenders. Who's got the guts to deliver and win one of the biggest tournament of all time?
We're going to see a first-time world champion.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty special
It's
thing.
awesome.
Anytime you introduce a new world champion into the club, it's a big, big deal. And tomorrow, in front of the biggest crowd that we'll ever see at a disc golf arena, we're going to see history made and more support for this guy than ever before seen. It's going to be a spectacle.
Yeah, I'm not honestly surprised to see the slow start from these guys. They're playing for the biggest tournament that we've ever had ever. The pressure is going to get to anybody and everybody at some point, and we saw that. But just like true champions, most all of them fought their way back to get themselves into contention. So can't wait to see tomorrow.
Subscribe to see all the action.